Pilgrims have always been big business here, and the little bars surrounding the cathedral make a great lunchtime trade. The most popular thing on any menu here is empanada, a bit like our Cornish pasty. But to see how they're made, I had to come here at 6 o'clock in the morning to see Trinidad, who's been making them for years. She covers the pastry with a sauce made with softened onions, peppers and garlic and loads of oil, then strips of congaril, cheap as chips straight from the market, and a smattering of tomato sauce. Now even more olive oil, and finally, on goes the top. Incidentally, this isn't a short crust pastry. It's made more like a bread dough, but because it's been made with oil, it has an elastic quality to it. On the dot of 8 o'clock, the local baker lady comes round to take it to her oven, which is cooling down from baking that morning's bread. The earliest records show that these little pies started to appear when the Moors invaded Spain. The most popular filling here in Santiago, being near the sea, is fish. This particular one has octopus in it, very Galician. Anyway, all I can say is that it's one of life's pleasures to taste a freshly baked empanada with a cup of local wine. Muy bueno. For hundreds of years, pilgrims have come to this street to have their first decent meal after weeks or months of being on the road. And even now, it's still catering for the weary travellers. Just looking around here, it's really whetting my appetite. Everywhere I look, there are appetising plates of food. There's a good little market near the cathedral. It's called Abastos. It's a bit like a farmer's market. And right amongst it is a tiny restaurant run by a couple of young guys called Iago and Marcos. Because their restaurant is so small, they've had to come up with novel ideas on how to use all available resources to the best advantage.
Only 10 seconds.
Witness the first time I've ever seen cockles cooked in 10 seconds by the steam from an espresso machine. That's all you need for a tapas dish. The cockles couldn't be better, sweet and firm, and not a hint of coffee.
Today we are going to choose the best fish.
Yeah.
I think that today there is a hake, a very good hake, and seafood too.
I love seafood. It's my passion.
Let's go to seafood.
Okay, come on.
Let's go.
Let's start.
Figala.
Figala. How much would they be about?
Three kites for us.
Okay. And how will you cook those?
Yeah, today. Hot water.
And salt?
Yeah. And laurel.
Laurel?
Laurel.
Oh, bay leaf.
Yeah.
Bay leaf.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo me voy.
Vale.
Yo tengo que
It has to work now.
He's got to work. He's got to work.
You want that?
Okay, fine.
Yes, he's got to work, and we'd held him up so much I felt honour bound to give him a hand.
Well, I must say I didn't know I was going to get enrolled to doing a bit of prep when I turned up here this morning, but they're so short. They've got this lunch for 12 people, and they're going to shut the restaurant, but it's really a very elaborate affair. Of course, I could only help them. They've only been open for 3 months. Basically, it's such a good idea, and it's so nice to see young people getting involved like this. I mean, gosh, if I was their age, I'd be so excited. Set up in this lovely little restaurant next to a lovely market, and just going around the market every day, buying what you want for that day's cooking only, changing the menu every day so you can just cook what's best in the market. I mean, it's like every chef's dream.
Un momentito, ahora va a echar el agua, igual que tú. Por aquí.
This sort of cooking is right up my street. I mean, first of all, he's just saying that he's only cooking these these clams a la plancha, which means on the griddle, for 2 minutes. And they're saying that quite a lot of the Galician customers like them cooked longer, but he just likes them cooked as little as that. This is the sort of way that I think Spanish food is so perfect. It's sort of like Japanese food in a way, just the best ingredients cooked as simply as possible. And now he's just adding a little bit of oil on top of there. Just look at those on the plate there. Just a little thin stream of oil. And then just some fried parsley. I mean, that is just simple, perfect expression of great seafood. He's a clever boy, Marcos, because it's hard to do things simple like this. It really is, to sort of, you know, the way of most chefs is to make things difficult. It's the sort of Michelin guide way, actually, as well, is to sort of like take something perfectly simple made by God and muck it up. And he hasn't done it, and I love him for it.